It's clear the future of any newspaper is digital and increasingly digital, but I also know and I believe that a physical paper still has an important role right now for many people, including me. I prefer, and sometimes I read it digitally if I'm not in the Berkshires, and actually probably 80% of the time I read it digitally, but I prefer a physical paper. There's some research about this which says that your retention of information is better in a physical paper. But also I think there's just a tactile pleasure in sitting down with a newspaper and a cup of coffee. And so I feel that way, and I know many other people feel that way. And the fact is that the old printer was very inefficient. It was old, and we spent a lot of time just managing the idiosyncratic complexity of keeping a very old machine operating.
I'm filled with pride and overwhelmed with humility. It's to be part of an organization whose purpose is to be the town square, to help give life and breath to democracy, is an incredible honor that I don't look at it. I don't treat it lightly. I look at that press and I realize words are going to be spread through our community for decades. And we're going to give the opportunity for future generations of the Berkshires to express themselves about issues over which we have no idea what they could be. But we've secured the place for them to do that.
It's just remarkable to see a major piece of industrial manufacturing machinery. What does that look like? I mean, it's good looking. I mean, it's much sleeker. The other thing looked like it was about to fall apart, I'd say. It's awesome, and awesome is an overused word, but awesome in terms of inspiring awe, not just the size and just scope of what something like that looks like.
And it's important, I think, that we demonstrate to our print readers how committed we are to print. We're going to be printing for a while. We don't know how long. Is it going to be 25 or 50 years? I don't know, but we're going to be printing for many, many years going forward. And buying a new press, installing a new press, increasing our print capacity, I think speaks louder than anything we can say in the paper or out loud.
We've had the two same goals since we bought the paper in 2016, which were, in the words of Bob Wilmers, is to be the best community newspaper in America, period. And second, to have a thriving enterprise so that it will be here for another 100 years. And to be the best newspaper in America, you want to have really high quality journalists and good editors and good writers and opinion writers, to be respected by the community. So when the community respects the voice, then they contribute to it.
We are as well positioned as any news organization of our size in the country. and I think we have a lot of tailwind behind us. I'm very optimistic about it.
Buying a new press, as I said, makes us more efficient. Making the capital investment now has many benefits in our efficiency and safety and the quality of the product that we're putting out. So the press is important. It's going to be here a long time, be working a long time, and I think it's a pleasure to see just the reaction of the team we have here, and just like they're proud of this, and I think they should be proud of it.
Until the mid-1800s, the Eagle and its predecessors were printed on clunky, slow, manual flatbed presses that were not much different from the ones Gutenberg had invented some 400 years earlier. But that changed in 1862, when the Eagle acquired a Guernsey improved patent cylinder press. With the Guernsey, developed and built right here in Pittsfield, the Eagle entered the age of steam-powered mechanized printing with a press that could produce 600 copies per hour, although each paper was still only 4 pages. Printing technology evolved rapidly from that point, and 5 or 6 presses later, in 1976, the Eagle installed its first offset press. In letterset printing, used until that time, the printing plate directly touches the paper, just the way Gutenberg's machine did. But in offset printing, the inked plate presses against a rubber cylinder, which then transfers the image onto the paper, a faster, more efficient process. In 1990, when the paper hit new circulation highs and moved to this building, the Eagle installed a new block-long Goss Urbanite press. The Urbanite ran every day for more than 31 years, and we estimate it printed more than 17 billion pages, or 6 million miles of paper during that time. But in recent years, that press began to show its age, and our ability to repair it became impossible. Thus, the decision was made to buy this newest press, a Goss Magnum, loaded with sophisticated electronic controls and capable of printing the best-looking newspapers we have ever produced. The Magnum represents a continuity in newspaper publishing that will take us several decades into the future.
Delighted to be here in the role that I am. The people who've talked to you before have some expertise in the newspaper business. Mine is that of a reader. I read about 5 newspapers a day, and I've been reading the Berkshire Eagle for, I figure, 47 years.